ladies and gentlemen. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Christelle Martinette, and I'm here with the monthly readings for the month of June. Now, what do we have this month of June? What do we have? What do we have? Well, right off the bat, I can say that we start with a penumbral lunar eclipse, a lunar eclipse. Between the days of 5 and 6th of June. And what does that mean? The penumbral moon lunar eclipse, it will look like a round circle with light all around it. Penumbral is shadow, means shadow. This lunar eclipse is in Sagittarius. And then the next one takes place. That was a lunar eclipse. The next one takes place on June 21st. And it is a solar eclipse in Cancer with very intense and antagonistic energy, followed by unpredictable and difficult to follow events. And so this June has 2 moons and 2 eclipses, a solar and a lunar eclipse. So you can imagine on June 21st, the moon will block the sun over Africa, the Central African Republic, Congo, and Ethiopia, south of Pakistan as well, and northern India, and China, mostly all of China. You'll be able to see that. It's going to be very intense, June, with the potential to cleanse, the potential to purify, close some loops or wounds. That's really important to remember, or get rid of, eradicate some unconscious or borrowed patterns that we may have, which could be old or very, very old, and could be ours or from our ancestors. So the solar eclipse in Cancer on June 21st represents a great time, a propitious moment for letting go of the past. I'll say it again, letting go of the past. How many times have we heard that before? But only after we offer ourselves enough time for closure following some less pleasant events. So how are we going to conduct these readings this month? Let me show you the decks that I'll be using. I have the Egorov Tarot. It's a Russian deck. I got it in St. Petersburg. Gold edition of the Egorov Tarot. Beautiful deck, beautiful deck. Slightly different from the Universal Tarot deck. Then I have the Silver Witchcraft deck, which is one of my favorites. I always say it's one of my favorites. And then I have my Virasipila cards that you know I use all the time. And of course, I have my runes. So for those of you who are here for the first time, if you like what you see, do share, subscribe, and ring the notification button so you'll get notified. I would appreciate that. Enjoy these readings and write to me under each reading to tell me how it resonated. Tell us a little bit about your story. It's always nice to share our stories, especially in this time of social seclusion, and we are all in the same boat. We are. So enjoy the readings. Namaste. Hey, 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 Pisces. Hey, 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 Pisces. You don't tell anybody, but I save the last for best. The best for last, I meant. Pisces, let's see what's in store for you for the month of June. Ladies and gentlemen, Pisces friends, what's in store for you for the month of June? Spirit, show me what's in store for Pisces for the month of June. Pisces for the month of June. Pisces for the month of June. Show me what's in store for Pisces the month of June. Nice. Very nice. Okay, I'm taking one from under the deck and I'll show you why. Okay. Now, first card in is the fertility card in this deck. It's the 3rd major arcana. So it would be the Empress, more or less. Let me show you first all the cards and then we'll talk about them. The Magician. Come on. Magician. Pisces. Whoa. We have the Death card. And I pulled from under the deck the Two of Swords, as if there is a decision to make. Let me see. I don't want to talk. Wait, I'll put my feet in my mouth. If I talk first, let me get it out. The Three of Wands. The King of Coins. King of Coins. And the Five of Coins. Now, this Five of Coins is the only card that gives me cause for concern. Why? Because it's the outgoing card, and it's as if, it's as if it's shouting to me, Pisces, well, you didn't do what you should have done this month, but let's go and take a look one at a time. What I'm looking at is a situation where, yes, you're hatching a lot of programs, plans. You're on a high in terms of creativity, in terms of bringing forth new things that can benefit mankind, and it is indeed about that. Anything you put your mind to, Pisces, anything this month is going to materialize in the most beautiful way. Now, there is the end, as I mentioned, with these two eclipses, especially around the 21st of June, someone going out, someone coming in. And this is based on a decision that you are going to make. You will be compelled to make a decision in that way, taking stock of your situation. There may be a person, an earth sign in your life, Pisces, an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But then let me take a look right at this first. Oh, wow. All right, look, we've got the Three of Cups. Now, we did say, why in hell is this the outgoing card? This Five of Coins. Fives and sevens are just give me achada. So what do I see? I get the Magician. That's two magicians. Two magicians. We've got the Magician. We've got the Four of Coins. The Four of Coins, in this sense, is in this position here, is you arising from your ashes and celebrating the Three of Cups. Now, is there poverty of spirit? Does that look like a card of poverty of spirit? Yes, it does. It does indeed. A beggar's card. On your knees begging. But what do we have here? We have you making the decision, you arising from your ashes, and you celebrating. It is going to cause you great strife to make a decision. Let's see if I can get some more clarity here with these Sibila cards. What is behind that decision? What is behind that decision? Okay. Viaggio, the trip, movement. Domestico, the house domestic, someone in the house. And then the donna di servizio, the housemaid. So this is two. There are two people in a house. They are going in they're going in different directions, actually. This person is still looking back. There's movement in a situation in the home, Pisces, where you make a decision and you don't look back. You don't look back. It's interesting that. So let's go around the board. I'm calling it a board. Let me go around the board and understand a little bit more. Next, I'm going to go right over that Death card and the Two of Swords, that decision, because it seems that this is the bone of contention this month. This is definitely, there's a highlight on a decision. The Six of Coins, this generosity of the Six of Coins. Six of Wands, the success of the Six of Wands, and Temperance. Yes. Temperance has been making an apparition in, I would say, at least 10 of these readings this June, 10 of the zodiac signs. So there is a sort of hurry up and wait and being patient and, things like that as a general theme, I feel, in the month between these these two eclipses. But I'm seeing generosity. I'm seeing you extending yourself, you caring so much for how things go that you're going to be as meek and as mild as they come, Pisces, in terms of a decision that you will be making. Now let me go again around the table, as I said, go around the board here and see what the King of Coins is trying to tell us. What the King of Coins is trying to tell us. We have the Three of Wands taking stock. Okay, we're taking stock. The Page of Wands and the Three of Coins. I'm sorry, Three of Wands, Three of Coins, King of Coins, two threes, and a Page of Wands. Now, there is it's as if a Pisces, you would like to go slower than you have to go in the month of June. You would like to extend this entire idea of taking a decision for a very long time, and you want somebody else to take the decision. You want the universe to take the decision for you. But the month is such a high for you. You are really on a spiritual high, on a love high, on a real, you are on a high where you do take stock and you understand that you're going in a direction of a Four of Coins, being rebirth, the rising above your ashes. This is the three moving into the four. You know, this King of Coins is there to tell you, okay, let me take it slow. But you don't hear that. You can't do that because the universe seems to be giving you this dynamic force forward. But now there is this Four of Wands here. There is the stability of the Four of Wands that we saw. So why don't we take a look at that right away? Okay, so good. All right, now this is the Ten of Wands. So it is the end of a very heavy cycle. So at the end is nigh. Look, Pisces, we've got the High Priestess, and we have the Ace of Cups. The High Priestess is our moon. In this, I'm thinking the 21st. Definitely, you're going to feel it, and it's going to hit you hard. And it's all about love. You're moving toward love, and you want to get there now because you are in love now. You are on a high. You are high on love. You're high on a spiritual love. You're high on a spiritual love. Let me look at that Magician. Okay, so there's a King of Cups. Now that you may be involved with a water sign Pisces, a fellow water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, or a fellow Piscean, and I have the Five of Wands, and there is a playful nature, as if we've been there before. You know, this Five of Wands is saying to you, "Look, Pisces, you've been there before. You've talked about this before." And the Six of Cups talks about that. This is somebody that's in your life, you know, has a bond with you. It's not only this life, they've been crisscrossing your past lives for such a long time. And you know, it is whatever you decide, you get it. You are the magician, Pisces. You are the magician. You're on a spiritual high. You're on a love high. Let me take a look at that fertility card. You're on a love high, yeah. We have the Two of Swords here, again, this decision, and the Page of Coins and the Knight of Cups. Okay, these all talk about the emergence of information. In a creative way, we could say, okay, we can, but what does that mean, Christelle? I mean, how does information and creativity emerge how does information emerge in a creative way? Well, you know how you talk to children, and we use stories. We use fables in the evening before they go to bed, and you read to them, and they love to hear the same stories over and over again, even if they know where the punchline goes. They love that. And this is the key to tackling the issue at hand, Pisces. Bear with me and see if you can understand. You see a frightful situation of pain being inflicted on someone that you don't want to hurt. Okay, fine. but you do see this other light, love, spirituality moving you because that's where you're going. And that is so strong that you have to go there. The key that the reading is offering you, Pisces, is to use the fable that you've told before, you've recalled before, and you've told this person, it's time now. It's time, I'm ready to move on. And don't you remember we speaking of this, and you remember that, blah, blah, blah. And mind you, Pisces, it's not about keeping someone away from you and blocking someone out of your life. I know there's this, I've mentioned a revolving door often where someone comes in and someone goes out. It's not that simple, is it? I'm talking about a situation where there's people, you just don't cancel them out with erasers, or you block them out and put a fresh coat of paint over that situation. No, they never disappear. They're part of your experience, and especially if you have children with them, if they're a family member, they are part of your life, and this is a healthy phenomenon. You don't want to remove them from your life. You just want to be honest with them, and honesty is the key here. And being honest to yourself is the most important element here, what I'm looking at. Let me take 3 Sibilas on that fertility card. For those of you who are expecting or hope to be expecting, this is a good month for that. We have casa. All right, we're back to the home, casa. Dispiacere, displeasure, sadness, and allegria. So first it's sadness, but it is then ultimately happiness. Again, the truth works wonders. That sword that comes out of the clouds that speaks of truth is what we're looking for. I'm going to roll the runes, roll out the dice, and cast the runes. Let's take a look at what the runes have to say to you. You're high on, you're on a spiritual love high. You're high on love. All right, let's see what these tell us. Let's see what these tell us. Turning around all of these runes, a lot of them are Merkstave, so let's take the story one step at a time here. All right, first of all, we did have the Magician in the reading, and I'll take this first because this is Pedro and it's Merkstave upside down. Because Pedro is a magical rune, it's a mystical rune. It's about hidden secrets, the occult, and secrets emerge. And they, in this position, it is in a position next to Manats that tells me it does emerge. In Italian, we would say tuo malgrado, despite the fact that you don't want to make them emerge, they will emerge. Then we have Algits, which is Merkstave. It looks like a tree, but it's upside down. It's Merkstave. And Algits, well, Algits tells a story of fortune, of a new influence in your life. But in this position, it will tell you that it will not protect you because you are the one that have to speak your truth in a very straightforward way. And that, once you do it, once you're able to do that, will bring fortune back into your life. Manats, I mentioned this before. Manats is a rune of humanity, humankind, interdependence, and you will receive help. You will receive the help of the gods. It's time, truly, Pisces, for new plans. Truly time for new plans. Unyo. Unyo is the rune of joy. The rune of joy and happiness and positive outcome. Please focus on that. Meditate on that, on success, on your affections, the success of your emotions and affections and your relationships. Gifu. Gifu is a gift in rune speak. It talks about a partnership. It talks about an important development in a romantic partnership, in a romantic relationship. All is not gold that glitters. We have Lagos, Lagus Merkstave upside down. It is rough going. It will be not smooth sailing. This is a feminine energy. This is a female energy, emotional energy, and it will be very tough emotionally speaking. We have Awats, and it's in this position. And Awats talks about shifts, about movements, about changes, of new beginnings, family. Um, how can I say? A change of living quarters, um, where you would like to change, but this is not going to happen in June. There's going to be a gradual development and a steady progress. Now we have Ingvats here, which is interesting because Ingvats too talks about a successful conclusion, relief. Really, it talks about relief, and it talks about a milestone in your life, sort of finally, once and for all, it has finally happened and come to fruition. Then we have Urus, which is Merkstave upside down. It's the strength and vital force of energy that is not there 100% Pisces, because it is a recovery from low energy, and it is a healing rune, but it's going to take longer time. These are strong emotions that need healing, and it's going to require time. All in all, after that decision is made, they say in Italian, you remove the band-aid very quickly and it doesn't hurt. Namaste, ladies and gentlemen. You really are on a love high, Pisces. Good for you. Let it last. Namaste. And until we read together again, bye-bye.